There were quite a few explosions in the industrial sector. Made me wish I was back in the field again. I take it no more prototypes remain? I regret I couldn't see you in action. The Empire owes you.
Happy to be of service.
I'm authorized to give you this reward for your inestimable service. Thanks to you, the Empire's military superiority is secure once more.
Pleasure, Hunter. At least one soldier of fortune is decent enough to stay loyal. My hired mercenaries just abandoned me. Republic made a better offer, they said. If I'd had my blaster, well, it wouldn't have been pretty.
You need to get better friends.
I know. But on Shaddaa, you're only as good as your underworld connections. We're hemorrhaging more mercs every day to the Republic. Nova Guard, Crimson Brotherhood. This keeps up, we'll lose our foothold. Our entire slave trade. The mercenaries need to realize the consequences of a Republic partnership. We need to send them a message, written in blood.
What's in it for me?
Oh, you'll be paid. But don't promise any of those other mercs the same. Take out their ringleaders, then destroy the supplies the Republic used to buy their loyalty. And please, scrape your boots clean when you're done stomping out the mercenaries. I can't stand their stench.
The mercenaries now know that a Republic friendship is a death sentence.
I knew you'd convince them. From now on, the fools will think twice before leaving Imperial employ. I suppose the mercs won't need their pay for the moment. Take it for your troubles.
Ulilak apajam kamgam. Amkanemnang. Ampanemnang memua inok.
You didn't tell me the vault was guarded by Ravak and his mercs. I lost 2 of my best men.
Memua pemguana. Kumia yang mem gamba paka. Mem kanaya nugan. Kinim nayalak umnug mege.
I think people in the next sector overheard.
Bek maknepek bola kimani omak. Mem gam ginia geguan. Amner na hanak. Mem amak kupkap. Kramanik. Umnug kiga mayamak.
Let me guess, he talked big but couldn't deliver.
Nayanam ramkam. Kala amka mani. Libik bak. Umnuk inumemnu. Amka kammem. Perolak palak. Baraka kemyu amkam nemnu. Namgan bak umnok kijak. Kam perem ganam. Bagiyang. Manik hikupukam.
Will there be plenty for me to blast?
Bulmogala apayang. Nilama ini amka amgap. Kanam jiwa nemak. Hemgam yamanaya angam. Memyuka hal krama. Niknoga nalalu memnulak.
I thought you said those mercenaries were tough.
Manuk marakanaja. Ki namabam. Yak manala. Umnuk inumemnu. Amka kammem. Perolak palak.
Facial recognition scanning complete. Matching records from Ukabi incident data file. DX Annihilator network online. Interface activated. Opening holo channel.
Congratulations are in order. Republic forces have fled the research complex, broken and demoralized. Even better, the few survivors don't know it was us.
Not many can inflict the kind of damage we did. The Republic's smart. They'll piece it together quick.
Knowing and having proof are 2 different things.
Imperial celebrations are premature. The DX Annihilator network has exposed secret Republic allies and backup operations. Calculations indicate a complete enemy recovery within 1 standard month. The Empire must invade the network access annex and eliminate all threats.
We've come too far to give the enemy a second chance. Let's finish this.
Tell us everything about the enemy's hidden position, starting with how we get there.
A secure turbolift on this level will transport directly to the objective. Shadow Syndicate and Imperial intelligence personnel are converging to assist you.
Do we really need help from a criminal organization that tried to betray us?
The Republic must not be allowed to regain its strength. Coordinate with our allies and rout the enemy, but be mindful we maintain discretion. Zavrasha out.
Transmitting secure turbolift coordinates and Shadow Syndicate contact profile. DX Annihilator Network continues monitoring the Republic retreat. We'll advise if new data becomes available.
Welcome, friend. The Lords of Chance are busy sorting the quick from the dead. I hope you fall into the former category.
I thought you belonged to the Shadow Syndicate. Are these Lords of Chance friends of yours?
Friends indeed. They've kept me healthy and wealthy for years. They watch over gamblers, protect and profit the risk takers. But enough about that. The Shadow Syndicate is at your command. Along with Imperial intelligence, we're here to support your campaign against the Republic. The Empire has many enemies. We'll ensure they fail. Speak to the contacts on the list I'm transmitting you. They'll have details.
What level of threat response should we expect?
This area is deadly. But take heart. Your odds of surviving are nearly even. Return to me when you've crushed your enemies. We'll have business to discuss. Good luck.
Commander Strawn here. Nice work with that slicer in the data center. I don't suppose you'd be up for more of that sort of thing. A slicer's compromising our computers. Only name we've got is Zero. This is Central Hub Prime. All our communications go through here, including top-secret military data. We'll pay well to protect it. This slicer, this Zero, is dangerous. We sent a termination squad after him. None returned.
So we don't catch him, then what?
Last time Zero surfaced, he got into spaceport traffic control. 2,000 casualties were traced to a code change he personally signed. The only chance we have to track him is by implanting tracer spikes into some of the hut's most secure hubs. We can't support this officially, so there can be no witnesses, guards, or otherwise.
Let's get down to it.
We need you to physically plant tracer spikes in the computers through which Zero is sending his signal. We'll have a technician waiting on the ground to trace Zero through your spikes and give you his locale. Then, when you're finally face to face, make him beg.
Psst. Stay low, and try not to let any blaster bolts hit you. The Empire needs you, I need you. Long live the Emperor, right?
Are you going to offer me a job or not?
Right, yeah, I was just getting to that. I'm the best in the business, see? The business being slicing. In this case, slicing top-secret Republic military databanks on the Empire's payroll. Thing is, network access is self-contained. You can't slice it remotely, and I'm not so good at the physical breaking and entering.
If the Republic caught you, why are you still alive?
Because I also happen to be really good at running. And hiding. But now every murdering droid in net access has my picture and a kill order. The Empire's already paid for the job, so if I fail, I'm dead. But if I go back, I'm just as dead.
Where do I come in?
This data spike contains a virus I wrote that'll open a channel into the Republic's data nets. I'll give you everything the Empire paid me. Just get past those killer droids and plant the virus, please. I've got no one else.
The virus is in.
I know! I just got a call from my employer. He told me they've already found plans for a Republic strike on Hoth. This is my fee here, every last credit. You've earned it. But in the future, I'm sticking to jobs I can do from the safety of my own home.
I can't believe this. I follow the slime right to the slug himself and... Forgive me. Eliminating Zero is no small feat, but I still don't understand. It was creative. It was personal. Even vindictive. How could a droid replicate that behavior?
Where there's a droid, there's a creator. Or at least a missing restraining bolt.
You have a point. He was in the Free Droid Enclave. They haven't proven to be a strategic threat before. But this changes everything. We'll raid them to ensure they harbor no more surprises. Excellent work. If I can't have my day in the sun, I can at least appreciate yours.
Done. The Republic won't be recovering from the damage we've inflicted.
Truly, the Lords of Chance love a winner. Your path must be paved in solid erodium. My employer wishes to congratulate you personally, and offer a gift. I present Godova the Hutt of the Shadow Syndicate.
Esopoda no pachunki, fakuta chibotrovokisa.
Don't think anyone's forgotten what a fickle worm you are, Godova.
Esopoda no pachunki, fakuta chibotrovokisa. Conchuta,
The Republic is evacuating the wretched little families of its diplomats and researchers. We'll destroy their transport on your order, but we must be quick.
We're under strict orders to keep this conflict quiet. Killing a ship full of civilians would attract attention.
What's more important, pleasing some petty bureaucrat or stabbing your foe in the heart? This is the perfect opportunity to bury your enemy's ambitions forever. Say the word, and we'll ensure that transport never reaches its destination.
The Shadow Syndicate will need to find a more appropriate gift for the Empire than committing war crimes.
Colonel Herrick is waiting for you at the spaceport. It's been a pleasure. May the Lords of Chance always smile on you.
Filing a report to Admiral Ange. The operation was a resounding success. The Republic's power base here is obliterated. They know we crippled them, of course, but they can't prove it. The Empire waged war and maintained the illusion of peace.
The Dark Council is pleased. Our success on a densely populated world means we can do it anywhere. Your service has been most illuminating.
I didn't do this for your illumination.
I'll leave your reward to Colonel Herrick. He handles the administrative duties. My master has requested I return to Roman Cars. I depart immediately. Perhaps we'll see each other again.
You led the Empire to a significant victory, and should be rewarded for it.
If you're planning any more battles, don't hesitate to call.
You'll be the first to know. I must remain here and complete my report to Admiral Ange. Farewell.
Don't know what you're doing here, bounty hunter. Nobody on this dust heap worth killing. You interested in striking a blow against the exchange? Sooner the Empire tightens the noose, the sooner most of us can ship home. Gangsters are smuggling our explosives out of Mos Ila, selling them to the Republic. We need to show them it's a bad idea.
Bring me up to speed.
The exchange has been hiding their haul in back alleys until they consolidate for a big shipment. We need our explosives back, and we need to find out who's running their operation. If you'll help, I'll get you locations for all suspected stashes. But be careful. We've already lost good soldiers to the exchange guards.
Nothing will stand in my way.
If any of their men attack, search them. They must have a base, a way to communicate. Retrieving the explosives is important, but we must get to their leaders to stop this problem for good.
Smuggling ring is broken. Here's everything I could salvage.
Excellent. I was hoping that was you I was hearing about. The local authorities have been all in a dither about an unprovoked massacre of suspected exchange members. I hope this compensates you sufficiently for your time.
Criminals and vagabonds. Everywhere on Tatooine, the Empire's great works are besieged by criminals and vagabonds.
Major Veer, sir, you have a guest.
What? A hired gun. Just the sort of blunt instrument required to remove the scum from this worthless planet.
Bring me up to speed.
As I was just explaining to the lazy sots in my command, the Exchange Crime Syndicate is flagrantly defying the Empire's directives. They're banned by imperial law, yet they've given refuge here to dozens of murderers, spice dealers. They've even started processing spice outside Mos Ila. And yet my men refuse to act.
But sir, we lost 15 men in our last attempt.
Quiet! I am well versed in this company's many failures. Clearly, I must turn elsewhere to see imperial law restored.
You want the area clean? I can make it spotless.
Actual results. Pay attention, men. The job is simple. The spice processing operation outside Mos Ila must be completely obliterated, and its guards killed as a lesson. With their men dead and machinery destroyed, the message will be clear. I look forward to seeing you when it is done. Look sharp, men. This is what success looks like. an entire exchange operation crushed like an insect. May your accomplishment inspire them to do their own jobs half as well.
We just have to settle up, and we're done.
Our Empire's success reduced to a financial transaction. There you are. Your work here was certainly satisfactory. Our Empire's standing will be much improved thanks to your work. Farewell.
Welcome to Tatooine. I understand you have been a far better servant of the Empire than your appearance would lead one to believe.
Who might you be?
My name is Commander Villos. I came to Tatooine to eliminate the Jawa problem. I was wondering, in all of your travels, have you had much experience with Force use among lesser alien species?
What do you mean by lesser aliens?
No offense intended. I was referring to the natives here, the Jawas. I was told they would give us no trouble. Is it possible they use the Force? A dozen of my officers were killed by the vermin, all with burns from lightning. If the Jawas are using the Force to resist our occupation, we must bring proof to the Dark Council, so that they may crush the threat.
That's ridiculous. No squeaking scavenger can master the Force.
That's why I need proof. No Sith will believe it otherwise. But listen to what we've just discovered. The Jawa tribes are not as isolated as we thought. Apparently, they communicate with each other using secret relays in the deep desert. If they're training Force users, those relays will be our way to find out where and how.
Are you just running your mouth, or were you going to ask me to do something?
I'll offer a solid bounty if you'll bug the relays for me. But be careful, they've got reconstituted assault droids around every one, and the messages are in code. The communications relays are in the desert outside Mos Ila. If you want to help, plant these bugs on them, then hunt down the ranking Jawas in the area. If we're lucky, one of them has the cipher for the code. I must thank you for the work you did with the Jawa communications. The bugs you set are already transmitting. Any rebellion the Jawas plan will come straight to our ears. I trust finding the cipher gave you little difficulty.
I'm always a professional.
Let me transmit the code to our surveillance team. Ah, yes! The Jawas speak of spirit wielders, those who possess the magic of their shamans. I assume they mean the Force. Their young go to a secret training ground to learn the shaman's magic. They're building an army there. We must stop them. This shaman, the one training their armies, we need to bring her into custody, study her, learn what she is made of.
What's in it for me?
Your going rate for Force users will be fine. Please take her alive. The Sith must observe her using the Force. There is little her corpse can tell them. I hope I can rely on you to make this happen.
Dragging back an unwilling Force user is easier said than done.
We are fortunate to have a Sith Lord in this very colony, Lord Biro. Speak with her. She made her reputation taking Jedi alive. She may have techniques to share. I'll tell her to expect you.
Of course. Hello. You must be the bounty hunter sent by Commander Villos. I'm surprised someone of your reputation would even take this job. The idea that a Jawa, the lowest sort of alien scum, has the discipline it takes to use the Force is nothing short of insulting. These Jawa shamans are simply charlatans putting on a show for the gullible. However, if it were true...
Sounds like your faith isn't as unshakable as you'd like.
This has the potential to sow chaos throughout the Empire. Imagine if no one respected the power of the Sith, if they believed the lowest slave could muster the same powers. For the sake of the Empire, it is crucial that the Force remain mysterious. The province of the elite, not Jawas.
You think we should ignore any threat they pose?
On the contrary, I will aid you in Commander Villos' quest, but only because I expect you to redirect your goals. Find this Jawa training ground, hunt down this shaman, but kill her and any Force users you see. Bring Commander Villos a regular Jawa warrior, and tell him it's the shaman. Any studies will prove conclusively that Jawas have no connection to the Force.
I'm not going to lie just to serve your political goals.
My goals are the goals of the Empire. Commander Villos is a fool. However, He has alerted our superiors to this issue, and they expect results. I suggest you reconsider, but I will not interfere with your mission. These shackles have held Jedi before. They should restrain your shaman easily. If she exists.
Did you really think you could get away with raising an army against the Empire? Sith doctors are very curious about the source of your powers.
Excellent work. We'll take this wretch to Commander Villos now. Talk to him if you want to learn what comes of it.
Glad you came back. When my men brought me that shaman, it looks like she put up quite a fight.
I think you can say those Jawas learned their lesson.
Our scientists tell me the shaman does indeed use the Force. It's too soon to tell the extent of this ability in the population, but the Empire won't underestimate them. I'll be certain my superiors know who made this possible.